Stage 11 of the Tour of Qinghai Lake finally left the mountains behind for the final 3 days of sprinting as the race went to Yingshan for the start in the shadow of a destroyer on the Yellow River. As the riders lined up on the starting line, the GC riders would have an easy day in the saddle with the short 131-kilometer stage ahead as the race entered the Ningxia region, home of the Ningxia Sports Lottery team.
I feel so nervous right now. It's only because that we're racing in our hometown and a lot of people are watching, and we always want to try to be the best. And today that the stage is flat, our goal is to get into the breakaway and try to get more sprint points, of course, and maybe get some more bonus seconds. Then we can get the stage win in the end, and that will be good.
The race began on the outskirts of Yinshan, just outside the Yellow River boundary of the city. As the riders got underway, it would cross the Yellow River, heading into the urban center of Yinshan, where the riders would complete 2 circuits before finishing the race. There were 3 green jersey sprints on offer, with the first coming on the run into the city. Then, as the riders hit the finish line outside Helanshan Stadium to begin the circuits, there would be another green jersey sprint before hitting the line one more time to begin the final lap of racing. With the yellow jersey competition a virtual lock for Ilya Davignac of Team Astana, the real battle would be for the sprint classification in the green jersey competition. Davignac starts the day just 3 points down on Mikhailo Kononenko of the Cole Cycling team, and Davignac would contest the green jersey, not content with just the GC lead. The day started with a small breakaway of riders eventually reeled in by the field before they hit the first sprint of the day on the outskirts of Yingshan. The Hengsheng cycling team was very aggressive on the front, once again trying to get their riders into a breakaway, but they wouldn't succeed before the first sprint of the day, where Davignac goes head-to-head with Kononenko in a sprint, picking up 5 points as the first rider across the line. Then United Healthcare comes to the front, driving the pace and stringing the field out ahead of the second green jersey sprint as the riders hit the line, where Kononenko finally comes good to pick up maximum points ahead of third place Daniel Schorn of the NetApp Endura team. After that sprint, the Hengsheng cycling team finally gets the breakaway that they were looking for all day as Mayan Wong teams up with Taylor Sheldon of 5 Hour Energy, presented by Kenda, to get a good 1-minute gap through the final intermediate green jersey sprint. Wong takes maximum points ahead of Sheldon as Daniel Schorn makes the best of the breakaway behind those two in the field for third. Sheldon and Wong continued to work well together on the final circuit, desperately trying to stay away from the field as United Healthcare went to the front to close down the gap. It would come down to the field sprint as Amore and Vita sprints right up the middle with Matja Gavazzi to take the stage win as the Euskadi rider John Aberasture Ezaga takes second, with Australian Jonathan Cantwell of Drapac Cycling in third.
Yes, I'm very happy. This is my first very race in this year, and very difficult start the race. The first 10 days for me only training and see my condition. Yesterday start last 4 day sprint. Yesterday not good. Today really happy.
Gavazzi's win marked the first stage victory for Amore and Vita at this year's edition of the Tour of Qinghai Lake, as Jonathan Cantwell finally found the podium after multiple close calls on previous stages. Ilya Davignac remains in the blue jersey as the top Asian rider for the Astana Continental Cycling team, as the polka dot jersey doesn't change hands, staying with Gadar Mizbani of the TPT Cycling team with no KOM points available today. Mizbani looks good in that competition with just 2 days of racing remaining and should remain as the KOM leader. The green jersey would stay with Mikhailo Kononenko after a great ride in the sprints today for the Cole cycling rider. He was thrilled with his performance to stay in the green points jersey. D'Avignac's GC lead goes to 42 seconds over the Frenchman Thomas Vabazo of the La Palme Marseille team as D'Avignac gets one stage closer to becoming the overall champion at the 2014 Tour of Qinghai Lake. For 7 Cycling, this is Brad Soner. We'll see you for Stage 12 tomorrow.
采高原青稞，融雪域净水，成生态古法。天佑德青稞酒，创领高原生态白酒。